Hello, my name is Melissa Daniels and I have strabismus. Strabismus is when your eyes are not pointing in the same direction like this, and it can create a lot of issues in our life. My last video was all about the difficulties that we pretty much universally share as people with strabismus, that, just things that are difficult for us. But there are also some things that we can do better because we have strabismus, and that's what this video is about. Make sure you go over to learn.strabismussolutions.com. Check out the resources that I have to offer over there. The Confidence with Strabismus course is amazing. Definitely check that out if you are struggling with acceptance and just moving forward in a positive way with these struggles that we have. You can also take the quiz to help you know what direction you should go as far as like vision therapy and surgery and all of that go. All right, let's dive into some of the ways that we have an advantage because we have strabismus. One is if you are doing target practice with like a bow and arrow. A lot of times when people are trying to aim, they have to close one eye because if they have both eyes, it's not going to like line up with their little, I'm not obviously like really into this, but sometimes my family goes out and I realize like with target practice, I'm actually pretty amazing because I don't have to close one of my eyes. Now I do. So now it's a problem. But before I would only be using one eye and it's like, oh, I can just use this eye and the other eye could stay open and still like help me with peripheral cues, but I wasn't getting any double vision. And man, I can hit that target every single time. I am so good at it, like way better than the siblings who are better at all the things than me, right? They're better at all the sports or whatever. I am killer at target practice. So that's one thing that having only one working eye can really be a benefit. Another one is with art and painting and drawing. Taking a 3D world and putting it onto a 2D picture is actually really difficult for people who have normal depth perception because it's kind of abstract. Like, how are you supposed to take this 3D world and put it 2D? Well, if you already are only seeing the world in 2D, it's a lot easier because we are so attuned to things like shadows and textures and size differences, perspective. All of those things are just how we view depth. And so putting that into painting and art is actually much, much easier for those of us who have strabismus. If you want to know more about that, you can just search it up on the internet. There's lots of information about famous artists of the past, and they have these self-portraits, and one eye's out here, right? Some of them had strabismus, and that's what made their paintings so lifelike and real. Kind of amazing. Okay, another thing, I think that people with strabismus are a lot better with empathy. They have been maybe teased, they've struggled with different things, and so they are able to feel that empathy towards others in a way that a lot of people can't. There's like this understanding, like, I get it, man, having this, whatever you want to call it, I don't know if it's a disability, but just it's not perfect, right? It makes us stronger, like, and just more like loving towards other people who have physical struggles. Another is, this is one of my favorites, is workarounds. We because our vision didn't develop normally, we had to learn how to see using other ways. Our brain didn't develop this normal stereopsis, and so we had to come up with plan B. And that was when, maybe we were born. Now you can use that in so many areas of your life. For me, it's like anytime there's a problem, it's like, okay, I can just figure out another solution. I can figure out an alternate route, whether it's with my work or it's with math or it's with all these different things, because our brain is like wired to figure out alternate ways of doing things. So I think we're better at that. And also, we had to throw in a funny one. We're better at overthinking things, right? Most people can just have a conversation with them and they never look twice and try to figure out which eye they're looking at or what the other person's doing with their eyes. But we're really good at overthinking that and like watching people's eye movements and like, what are they looking at? And are they noticing my eye turn? So I don't know if that's a really good thing, but I think it's kind of funny. We all do it. And that's okay. So that is all I have for you today. If you have any other things that we are better at because we have strabismus and are maybe only using one eye, put it down in the comments. And I will see you in the next video.